let's line up the tape. And it's Risk of Rain 2, the celebration of our 10 out of 10 challenge completion, beating the game with every character. We're gonna play some fun runs and talk about a ton of stuff. Let's get into it. Last time in Dragon Ball Z, we beat the game with every single character. Not last time, but throughout all of our streams. We finally... This marks the end of an arc in the channel, which was the big challenge we set out to do. Doesn't mean we're totally done with Risk of Rain, but it means that, you know, when the next game presents itself, we'll jump to it. And we're very much enjoying that fuzzy feeling of having completed our saga, I guess, with the game. It's been just a blast, right? It's been a blast. So let's get started here. Does anyone have any requests for a particular character? If not, we might just do Ninja to kick things off. Just for fun. We'll go Ninja. So, Engineer? You wanna go Engineer? You know what, funny? For you, I'm resetting right now. Because like the L'Oreal ads say, and they will never lie to you, they say you deserve it, right? Oh! Crit Glasses Printer? That's not bad, is it? We'll leave the turret there doing its job. The first topic I wanted to talk about today, and it's a bit of a controversial one, actually, right? Is ads on Twitch in general, but also, I guess more relevant is the recent addition of mid-roll ads. Were you guys aware of that? Did you notice that, by the way? So I think that's already in place, where if I remember correctly, every hour of broadcast means you get 1 minute of ads or one ad. Something like that. I'm not too sure on the numbers exactly. But it's an interesting topic to discuss because instantly, of course, you know, all of our knee reaction is gonna be like, yo, ads are bad. I don't want ads. Nobody likes ads, right? Nobody was ever like, yo, that ad was dope. Right? Even if it's a good ad, you're just like, I guess it was tolerable. But nobody's ever popping for ads. Can we agree on that point? Before we start the discussion, and we'll probably disagree on some stuff. You haven't got a mid-roll yet. Again, sorry about my voice. I am kind of losing it a little bit today. But anyway, so with the addition of mid-roll ads, I thought we would chat a little bit about ads. And we gotta understand that the whole problem is that Twitch, the messaging from Twitch has not been consistent from the start when it comes to ads, right? So we've gotten used to not having as much ads in some cases. And so when we see ads, we're like, yo, what's this? We got ads. But the reality is that everything is monetized with ads on the internet, right? Everything. Risk of Rain gameplay keeps interrupting my ad marathon. Yo. You got so many mid-rolls, Chinny? Shit. So, accepted starting ads as a necessary evil by this point. Yeah, exactly. So it's a business, right? And businesses on the internet have two, just in general, right? Any business, any media, entertainment service on the web has two ways of monetizing. And they generally give you the two options. One is you pay a subscription, right? On some regular basis, and then you don't have ads. Or you don't pay anything, but you watch ads. That's like, it doesn't matter if it's YouTube or, you know, Spotify, whatever, really, like it's all over the place, right? So that's just like how it is. Different platforms have like different frequency of ads and all that good stuff, right? So some platforms are like way worse for that stuff. And we don't need to go any further than to look at YouTube. And if you watch a video on YouTube on mobile, have you guys watched one recently? Let me tell you, you get very often 2 pre-roll ads that you can only skip like after 15 or 30 seconds. So that's like before the video begins, that's up to 1 minute of ad time. And then you not only do you get ads again at the end, but you get mid-rolls as well, right? And I think this is configurable by the YouTuber. So the YouTuber can actually, you know, set some of that stuff. You had to sign up for premium. Yeah, exactly. Like a lot of people sign up, which again that's fine, right? That's the option. You pay money so that you don't have to pay with your time, let's say. But if you do choose to stay in the free, you know, model, you're getting a buttload of ads per minute of video. If you think of the average like 10-minute video on YouTube, you're getting, we just said it, maybe like 1 minute, right? So you're getting like at least 1 minute of ads for a 10-minute video on average. That's big percentage-wise, right? When you compare it to like the full duration of the video, let's say. Let's go to Twitch. Let's put it into perspective now. With that in mind, let's put it into perspective. So Twitch, we're saying that now with the addition of the mid-roll ads, we're saying that Twitch is saying, not me. Twitch is saying after every hour of content you watch, you're going to get, I think it is either 1 or 2 ads. I'm not sure. Somebody correct me on that. Right? So that straight away, that's already a way better ratio of content to ads, right? So that in my mind is like, if you're comparing turds, YouTube is like the bigger turd when it comes to ads. You can skip YouTube ads though. So you can only skip them after a set amount of time, right? So you have to watch like at least 15 seconds, at least the ones that I'm getting. I typically have to watch like a good amount of time. I'm pretty sure. But that may be different in different regions, now that I'm thinking about it. But I think that's the case. What annoys me is when you raid someone on Twitch and you have to wait 30 seconds. Yeah, that shit is awful. That shit is awful. It's a little bit like follower mode. We were talking about it. Anything that gives you a barrier between like interacting once you get there after a raid is pretty shitty in my opinion. But wait, there's more. A Twitch streamer got a mid-roll on one of his streams and was 9 ads long? No, that's broken. Then something was broken then. Because you only get, I think, 1 or 2. Eladin, what's up? Game Pass question. Can you play some PC games on Xbox via Game Pass. Yeah, sure. Sorry, are you asking me if I can play those games on the channel with you guys? Or are you asking just in general if you on your side can play on Xbox? I'm not sure I understand your question. But I greet you regardless on this fine Wednesday. From what I remember, it's a result of streamers don't play their ads enough. So, okay, so here's a very key point that Funny is kind of touching on. If you, the streamer, play an ad, for every 60 seconds of ads you play, that's 1 hour where viewers don't get ads. So, oh, is it possible on your side? Yeah, it's possible on your side. Yeah, that's why Game Pass is awesome, right? You get to play all those games in whatever system you want to play. Unless, obviously, Microsoft system, but yeah. So, it's 100% in your control as a streamer to control when people get ads, right? So people are gonna get ads unless they're paying for the sub, right? And we'll get to that in a moment. But assuming people are in the free model, they will get ads. But as a streamer, you can absolutely 100% control when they do, okay? Let me give you an example. By the way, Rozo's, what's up? Rozo, how's it going? Thank you for the lurk. For example, if I go make a coffee and we take a break. By the way, look at this amazing Be Right Back screen that my friend Jill made for me. If you haven't seen it yet, it's fabulous, right? So if I go take a break, right? We go take a break and brew a coffee, and I roll 1 or 2 ads, then you guys, as viewers, don't get ads for 30 minutes or 1 hour, depending on if it's 1 ad or 2 ads. So, by doing that, I avoid you getting ads, let's say, at some mid-roll point. So, this is something a lot of people are missing in the discussion. They don't mention this. This is key, right? You actually control when ads are played for viewers. So that straight away for me removes a lot of the problem. The big problem would be if something really cool is happening on stream and you get an ad at that moment. It's really sucky. Nobody likes that, right? We don't want that. But you can control when it happens. Spaniard, what's up, my dude? Welcome back. How are we today? Woohoo! Okay, it's getting a little spicy there. How you doing, dude? I am doing pretty well today. You know what? I'm doing pretty spiffy, actually. I got some of the stuff at work figured out for my new position, and I'm happy about that. And had a good day overall, man. Had a pretty good day. Also excited about a lot of stuff, dude. Excited about a lot of stuff. What about you, though? How's your day going? Seems like partners are getting some awful ad breaks. So, again, partners and all of us, not just partners. So all of us can choose when ads get played. So it's not like Twitch is controlling that, as long as you play ads on your end. So when you take a break, you play ads. Ads are not gonna get played for that amount of time, depending on how many ads you did. So if you do 2 ads, that's 60 seconds of ads. You get 60 minutes of ad-free viewing for your viewers. Okay? So that's a big thing. You do have control, and all streamers have control over that. Why are we stuck in the stairs? I don't understand. So, if you're a streamer, take ownership, take responsibility of controlling your ad breaks because it's within your control. Okay, so that's like number one thing. Number two, and this is like a big mistake from Twitch, the whole Twitch turbo sub is really poorly marketed. Okay, how many of you guys didn't even know that Twitch turbo was a thing? I didn't know until like a few weeks ago. Okay, and I've been streaming for 2 years. Colo, what's up, my dude? Welcome back. So I don't know if you guys can relate, but I actually hadn't heard of Twitch Turbo. There we go. 2 people in chat never heard of it, right? And you guys are regular. You guys watch Twitch. You're regulars, right? By the way, Grayskull Powers. Right? Twitch Turbo, what the fuck is that? Exactly. So you guys just showcased one of the big problems, right? So Twitch is pushing ads, and they're doing a terrible job of explaining how you can avoid having ads, right? So here's, let me do what Twitch hasn't done yet for you guys. If you pay the Twitch Turbo sub, which is like $8 per month, okay? You get some perks like changing your name color and some other shit, but you get ad-free viewing in all of Twitch. Doesn't matter what channel. It doesn't matter if you're subbed to the channel or not. It's ad-free viewing, okay, for any channel. And very crucial as well, the streamer you're watching gets a cut of that as well, okay? So it counts as if you were watching ads on that streamer's channel, basically. Something like that. I don't know all the numbers and all the technicality of that. So I'm not saying to go and pick up that subscription, but what I'm saying is if you watch a lot of Twitch and you don't want to watch ads, you can choose to pay money, right? Pay a subscription to never ever get any ads on the site, okay? Now, that's not even the only way, right? If you sub to the channel you're watching, you're also never getting ads. So for all of you guys, I see you bastards with the loyalty paw, okay? My little heart sees it as well. And all of you beautiful fucks don't get any ads on the channel, right? Because you're subs. So if you only have like one channel you watch or a few channels you watch and you just sub to those, you're also getting the ad-free experience. Okay? Pause unite. Let's go. So so like long story short, the people who are saying Twitch already gets a lot of money from subs and they are immoral to ask for more money from ads. Don't be ridiculous, my dudes. That is not the real world. Twitch, Amazon, right? Think of it as Amazon. Amazon is a business, right? Imagine if you went to Jeff Bezos and you said, "Listen, my dude, right? Get in here. We gotta have a conversation. You already make a lot of money from subs. You shouldn't pursue more money from ads." And he's gonna be like, "My man, I'm too busy planning touristic trips to the moon, okay? With the money I'm making by being smart in the business sense." So remove yourself from the conversation, or at least elevate your conversation, because it's a fucking business, guys, okay? And again, this is how everything is monetized on the internet. They offer you a subscription if you don't want to have the ads, or you offer up your time and attention to watch ads if you want to watch the shit for free. That's how it is, man. You can hate on it, but is the thing, right? Oh, this is gonna hurt when we fall down. Ouch! Went for YouTube Premium almost exclusively to skip ads. Yeah, I can totally see that. If you're like, for example, if you're someone who listens to music on YouTube, and that's your main like way of listening to music, that would make a lot of sense. It saves so much time, right? Yeah. ODM, hello. Yes. ODM, how are you? How are you? You get access to YouTube Music Premium as well. I just use Spotify, but that's pretty cool, man. It's like I say, it makes sense, right? If you use it a lot. If you use it a lot. Busy. ODM, listen. You gotta... Like, someday you're gonna have to take it down a notch. You've been busy for years, it seems like. I am doing great, though. I'm doing great. You got Spotify also. Spotify is the same thing, right? If you don't pay for the premium or one of the premium programs or whatever, you get ads. So it's all there, man. Anyways, I've talked a lot about ads. I just wanted to sort of give my take on that because I've seen some really, honestly, like, I don't want to say dumb conversation around it, but like short-sighted. Let's be diplomatic, right? I've seen a lot of short-sighted points of view of people who don't understand that, yeah, it's a business. So, if you're a streamer, work around the situation by playing ads when it makes sense and when people are not gonna mind as much. And I think that's really all we can do. And that's all that's in our control there. And hopefully Twitch will fix up their ad system where streamers get more of a cut, because right now it's ridiculous, it's really bad, and streamers basically get no money from ads. It's very bad. But they can patch it up and make a system that works for everybody, hopefully. So, that was one of the topics I wanted to hit you with. I bet you weren't ready. You were like, what is Johnny gonna talk about today? About not wearing pants on stream? About what kind of foods are meant to be had on weekends? Or what kind of butts are the best? Spaniard says, I mean, it is their platform at the end of the day. Without this, we couldn't enjoy it. Yeah. Exactly. And, you know, guess what? They don't owe us shit, right? This is a whole different conversation that also annoys me. The whole, like, entitlement mentality. Like, oh, we're entitled to have this for free. Are you, though? Are you entitled, or are you not entitled to anything at all, my dude? And instead, you should take what you get and make the best of it, right? It's kind of the same. It's the same with views. When people are like, yo, I've been streaming for 2 months and I haven't gotten any viewership. What's going on? You know, is Twitch shadow banning me? You know, am I being like hurt by the algorithm? No, you probably have a long way to go to work on your content, right? To make it enjoyable. Let's be brutally honest for a second. And I'm not saying there aren't discoverability problems on Twitch, because there are massive problems they gotta work on. But when it comes to like taking ownership over your, your piece, you gotta, right? You gotta. There's always something there. There's always something there from your side that you can do to slowly improve things, even if it's gradually, right? Twitch just hates me. That's why I don't get views. Yeah, or like, titty streamers. No. Honestly, if you honestly think that the reason you're not getting views is because there is a streamer with big tits that's getting your views, you're just like not equipped to have the conversation. So just like remove yourself from the conversation respectfully and go back to playing Fortnite. That sounded a bit demeaning, didn't it? Look, I don't have an issue if you like Fortnite, right? I don't judge you beyond the fact that you're probably a 14-year-old kid with very little interesting to say. Oh man. Good thing we weren't gonna judge. Oh. Extreme ownership. I know you've read it, hell yes. You know what's funny too, Spaniard? The ultimate like cosmic coincidence. So right around the time, this was more or less 2 years ago, right? So here we go, story time. More or less 2 years ago, I came across that book, Extreme Ownership, by Jocko Willink, an ex-SEAL SEAL team leader, right? Anyways, I read this book, Extreme Ownership, and I become all about that, right? Oh, ownership, right? Taking responsibility, all that stuff. And boom! Like, within 2 weeks, I become team lead for a team in my company, and the name of the team, check this out, the name of the team is Ownership. I'm not fucking with you. The name of the team is Ownership. And it happened within like 2 weeks of me reading the book Extreme Ownership. And that becoming a huge thing for me. I don't know, it was one of those like cosmic fucking confluence of events. That was really interesting. But also, Spaniard also said, unfortunately, that comes mostly from people who have had an abundance of everything throughout their lives. Then the feeling extends and grows when they get older. Johnny or chat is a single player gamer mostly. RPGs, do I get Xbox or PS5? Elodin? I think look at the games, Elodin. Right? Look at the games. With Xbox, you get a lot of games with Game Pass. With PS5, every game is going to cost more now, right? So I think it's like $70 for full price games on PS5. So each game is gonna cost you a bunch. You get some games with PS Plus, but honestly, the offering is quite poor compared to Game Pass. But there may be exclusives you're really keen on. So I would say it depends on that mostly. Depends on the games, right? That you care about. I don't know if that helps. That's the cosmos working with you and showing you the way. The way. Yeah. Exactly. So that Lemurian right there, it may not seem like much, but that's the most powerful enemy that can spawn in this fucking place. Okay, we got him. Let's kill the worm and then we'll do the boss. We'll get some chests too. Wow, we actually killed it. Okay. Our damage is slaying it. Let's get a guillotine. Guillotine. Very good. I felt that mentality has allowed me to be more at peace and get better at work. Yeah, you get better results, right? Because you The moment, like, taking responsibility is not about blaming yourself for everything. It's understanding that you are the factor that impacts the most what outcomes you get in life, right? And that's ultimately empowering, not to use an overused word, but it's empowering, right? It's how it is. So anyways, I've gone on a long spiel about that. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna keep going on that. Can we drop? Yeah, right here. It's gonna hurt a little. Oh, sorry, Colo, I missed your comment. Colo said, real talk, Johnny, you want to see my puppers that I'm getting in 20 days? Yo, I really, really do. I really, really do. Have been Sony most of your life. For that reason, might come down to which drops in price first. Yeah, the other thing too is, like, if cost is a big one for you, the Xbox Series S, like the small one, the small Xbox, is actually really good value, right? And it looks great too. I really like the look of it. I'm not sold on the speaker part as much, but the form factor, it's so tiny. Like when you compare it to the PS4, for example, it's really, really small. Really small. All those studios that Xbox is getting is a factor. That's a good point. Not only that, ODM, but they're probably gonna be exclusive, right? Like games from those studios. Exclusive to Microsoft, like the Bethesda stuff, for example, will probably become exclusive to Microsoft, which is interesting. No 4K for S, that's true, no 4K, yeah. But again, it's like a budget box, right? So you know what you're getting. It's a compromise, but I think it's a good one. If you don't have the money, right? If you don't have the cash. What? How is the worm dead? Things are just dying, dude. Woohoo! Oh! Almost got it. Let's place some mines. I should be using mines more often. It's nice to have that option, right? Here's the other thing as well, Aladdin. Can I call you Aladdin? Aladdin? The other cool thing is the payment plans with Microsoft. You can get an Xbox by paying monthly only. So you're only paying like a, like a monthly cost instead of an upfront cost, which makes a big difference. Hello, Basil. Oh. Yeah. Let it happen, buddy. Right now, he's probably thinking, somebody get me out of here. Good boy. Great way to lower the barrier of entry. Exactly. The more people game in, the better. It's Mr. Basil. Did you enjoy your meal, buddy? Yeah. Yeah. Look at that white belly, guys. Look at that. Oh, yeah. It's a good Basil. Okay, get out of here, buddy. We gotta focus. Where's my treat? Oh no. Sorry about that. So this kind of leads me to my next topic, which is I'm really bad with plants. I know my segues are just so good, right? It's like Linus from Linus Tech Tips. His segues are just the best as well. But dude, I don't know what happens, okay? There's some like... You know the movie Lost in Translation? That's how I feel with plants. Like I need some kind of middleman or, well, middle person in general to ever get plants to work. And I've tried a number of things, dude. Like right now I got some geraniums. Just beautiful plants, by the way, geraniums. I'm trying to grow some geraniums, but the fuckers aren't growing, guys. Okay? And I've tried like basil plants, and yes, that's where basil's name comes from, right? But I've tried basil plants. Can you get more simple when it comes to upkeep? Can it get any more simple or any simpler than a basil plant? No. That's the lowest bar, right? That should be like the test. If you can't keep a basil plant alive, try something else, right? That doesn't involve living plants. So that's where I'm at. I'm trying a number of different things with plants. I don't have like a big garden. I just have a little bit in my front, in the front of my house. So we do have one big issue, just a small parenthesis. We don't have a hoopoe feather in the game, which means we only have one jump. And honestly, the game design in this area is a bit lackluster because without a double jump, you're in a really bad spot for a number of reasons. So it's gonna be pretty rough for us. We also don't have a ton of move speed, so it's gonna be a big challenge, but we'll do our best. Maybe cactus. That's true. A succulent. What is a succulent? That sounds wrong, Eladin. That sounds obscene. So I'll keep you posted with how the geraniums go, but it's not looking too great. You know, I hate to say. Have you seen the upkeep of a cactus? Not really. I do have a small cactus in my shower, and I think just the humidity from the shower keeps it going, you know? Oh, it's a type of cactus? A succulent, is it? Succulent. That's kind of weird. Isn't the whole thing with cactuses that they're pretty dry? But that one is called succulent. I think most of it is the way I'm saying it, because I'm saying it with the emphasis on suck. The whole thing sounds bad, but I recognize the problem is not with the word, it's with me. You already know. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know what it is, guys. I don't know if... Like, are any of you good with plants? Because what ends up happening with me is like... What do you need? I'm literally like trying to communicate with the plant. Like, tell me what you need, right? I've given you water. It didn't work. I've tried giving you... Like, not giving you water for a bit. And it's a disaster. You'd hate to suck a cacti? Yeah, I think I would hate it too. That sounds pretty awful, actually, yeah. To suck a cacti. Or a cactus, right? Cacti is the plural, isn't it? Cacti is the plural of cactus. I gotta say, our damage is real good, dude. The big problem is gonna be we have to jump that attack correctly every time. And, well, all the other attacks too. And we only have one jump, so that really sucks. Not at all. I've tried for years to keep plants in my house, but I gave up and switched to plastic versions. That's kind of where I'm at, Coraido. I'm still like trying, and I'm hoping against hope that like I'll be able to figure it out, but well, so far it hasn't been very promising. Any and all of the attempts so far have been pretty poor. By the way, if you're wondering why I wiggle the camera like that, this might be the first time you're seeing it, but it's just to do with the character. It's a bit more efficient for the tracking, the missile tracking. It's a bit faster when you do that, so... Oh. By the way, do you guys see how the boss is trash talking in chat? He's like, return to dirt, become memories. Alright, so that's phase 1, clear. Tristis, what's up, man? Welcome back. Are they in a pot or in the ground? They're in a pot currently. They are currently in a pot. Which probably makes it harder. I do have some ground for other plants, and those are doing a little bit better. But the geraniums on the pot are not doing super hot right now. Oh, big damage. Big damage, little China. I don't know if I asked you this, but what's the next for the channel? You know what? That's a great question, Spaniard. Basically, we finished the challenge, right? In Risk of Rain, which is beating the game with every character in the hardest difficulty. That was like the arc that I wanted for the game on the channel. So now I'm just... The only reason I'm still playing it is because I have a lot of fun playing it. And it allows me to chat a lot. So I feel like it works well. And also we get a fair number of people jumping in because they just like the game, right? So far it's been working very well. But with that said, I am very open to the next game whenever it presents itself. I'm ready for that. I am not yet sure. Like a big one is gonna be Cyberpunk. And for some time I was torn whether or not I wanted to stream it. But I will. I will. Even if it doesn't do very good with numbers, I decided it's something I want to do in the channel, basically. Okay. Very important to not die in this phase. One may say critical, even. Critical to not die. Woo! I have a feeling I asked. No, it's a very good question, dude. So, I don't have like a big game before Cyberpunk, but we might do some roguelite action, like some Hades, sprinkled in with Risk of Rain for the time being. And then if something else comes up that's interesting, we will maybe pivot to that for a bit, but then when other games come out, we'll also consider that. Like it could even be we check out some of the new Ubisoft games together as well. Like maybe we do a few sessions on AC or Watch Dogs and see how those games do. Nothing like a big commitment or anything, just sort of having fun with it. This is the pizza cutter. Oh, what? The Chimera killed us. Yo. We got boned. But that was a good run, dude. We had a super good shot, but the pizza is difficult. Pizza is difficult because you can't really jump a lot while that's happening, and any of the other ads from the boss can hit you while you're in that mode. So that's rough, but it was a good run. Any Genshin? You know what? I'm not really interested in Genshin, Eladin. It's not really doing it for me. What about you, though? Are you playing that? Colo says, I'm actually the opposite. I will stream full AC Valhalla, like you did for Syndicate Origins and Odyssey, but won't stream Cyberpunk. I want to chill out and not talk while playing the game. So I will do that too. Let me explain. I'll have two characters. One that I play in my own time, which is like a character for me, a dude, like I always do in RPGs. And for the stream, we're gonna create a character just for the stream that we're gonna plan and create together and enjoy together. Okay, so that was Engineer. We almost beat it. Does anyone have any other requests? Maybe some Merc, Loader. Those are maybe the most fun. Artie is very good. Captain. Some people are Commando fans as well. Not sure, a bit leery on letting them get my PSN. I'm sure just being paranoid. I'm sure you will be fine. Yeah. What about a loader run then? What about that? So those are like my plans right now. But I'm fairly open to see what pops, what captures my interest. But another very important topic that we needed to discuss. Oh, this song is so good. Holy crap. Another very important topic is, what is your candy of choice? And this isn't, you can't take this lightly, because this is a very important decision, right? I don't want to dramatize it too much, but your favorite candy is a big decision. Let me give you mine. Did you play Days Gone? No, I haven't played Days Gone, Tristies. I might pick it up if I do get a PS5 eventually. What about you? This game is so chill. Need one like this for PS4. So this is on PS4, Eladin. This is on PS4 if you want to check it out. I heard it plays pretty well too. Over there, which is nice. Right, where is the teleporter? Oh, did I miss it? Holy shit, I did miss it. Woohoo! But we got no items. What happened? Is this one of those times where there are just like no items on the stage? Weird. Sour Patch. I've never tried Sour Patch. Oh, but I told you I was gonna tell you mine. Here it is. Yes, this is a box of 40 rolls of Mentos, guys. Yes, you heard it correctly. It's 40, okay? 40 rolls. Favorite candy is gotta be Sorland Chips. I never heard of those, dude. Music gonna make it epic? Is that the box from Insta? It is. Yes. Yeah. It's still that box, so I don't need like a madman amount of it, but I was just like, you know what? I really like Mentos. I don't want to have to be like buying them constantly. I'm just gonna have like a truckload, basically. I'm gonna have a truckload of the thing. Phew. Very good. Good, boss. Now let's get some fucking items, because we got nothing. Only in Norway. A nice bag of chips. Dude, tell me, how is life in Norway? Because it looks so inhospitable with the, the cold. I don't know, everything just seems like rough, Like, I picture you guys having to being snowed in every day, and to even make it to work, you need to like shovel a ton of snow or something from your driveway to even start your day. That's like my picture of Norway. How accurate is that? I'm sure it's very accurate, right? You're making it sound like Siberia or something. That's like the image I have in my mind, dude. Oh, man. Oh, there's a focus crystal printer. Let's exchange our teddy. We'll do it. Woohoo! Alright, let's get out of here. Really good stage 1. Focus crystal and wedding band. Let's go. Huge exaggeration. Okay. So is it pretty chill then? Like pretty nice to live there then? I'm glad. Because my image is like, oh, those bastards are suffering every day. It looks pretty, don't get me wrong, but it just, like... Sorry, did you see that damage, though? Did you guys... Or was it too much for your brain to even process? I killed that boss in 2 punches. So it's not quite one-man punch. It's also technically a woman. So it's 2-punch lady. 2-punch lady. Pretty good. Pretty good. Woohoo! It's pretty chill. So we're talking about candy. Do any of you like Skittles? Because that's my other like big. Again, I don't eat a lot of it, but it's like the treat for me when I want to give myself a treat. Mind exploding. Hell yes. Hell yes. Losing my voice today, man. I talked a lot. I had like a lot of meetings today at work, so that's why my voice is going a bit. Let's make it pop. Skittles are good, but not your go-to. Probably means you're a bad person. No, I'm joking. Although, I mean, okay, you did say you like Skittles, so you're not a bad person. You're not a bad person. That's okay. We can still be friends. But I gotta tell you, man. A little bag of Skittles. Yeah. That's the real shit. They even got like different types, right? They got the sour ones. And the sour Skittles, if you eat too many of them, your mouth just goes like it's having a fit. It's disintegrating or something. But I always just keep keep eating until the pack is done. Can't resist. Too good. Right. For timing, we're doing really good. We didn't collect a ton of items, but we got some really good ones. Not even joking, I hate the taste of candy. I eat a lot of fruit every day. My favorite is kaki. It is so good. You are a madman, Colo. In a good way. You get up at like 6 a.m. Work out every day. You eat hummus. You don't like candy. You like an Iron Man. I don't know. It's good. It's good. Gummy squares are your thing? Red licorice. You see, I never got into licorice. I gotta say. Never been my thing. Licorice. I get it though. It's, you know, for people who like it, but never popped for me. We rarely have reason to be pissed off about politics. Sorry! Did we one punch? That imbecile never stood a chance, right? Wow! Wow! Can this power be learned, guys? Hashtag not from a Jedi. The power of the punch lady. What can I... By the way, we're playing in Monsoon, the hardest difficulty. I promise I haven't turned it down. But this is the power of the punch. What can I do? I just don't like them? That makes me an Iron Man. Pog. Yeah, yeah. No, it's good, man. I admire your healthy habits. Habits are really crucial, right? Good habits are such a big part of having like good results in really anything you're trying on a regular basis. Johnny Patience already here, will be lurking. Fantastic. I wish you a fruitful evening. Yeah, it's evening over there, right? Yeah. All right. Well. Woo. I don't want the Chungus. We'll take the question mark. Slab of meat. An okay pickup. Do you know what? I'm gonna go deep, dude. I am gonna trade every single fucking item I have for focus crystals. And we're gonna have the most ballsack ridiculous damage that's ever been observed on Twitch. Okay, we'll keep... No. We'll go all in. We got no defense, no movement speed. But we got the best punches on Twitch. Imagine how bad it's gonna hurt when we clock someone with this. Do we have anything we can kill nearby? I think not. Woohoo! I sent the link to the photo of my puppers earlier. Not sure if you saw it. Could you post it in the Discord, Colo? And I'll check it after. Is that okay? In fact, post it now and I'll look at it now. Because I want to see some puppers. Do they have names, by the way? Did you say you were taking on 2 puppers? Was it? Puppers. Oh shit, we're dying. Right, so the bad thing with trading all of our items is that survivability is not the best. No, 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 no. No! No, 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 no. Woo! Okay. Holy shit. Whoa. Oh. Okay, we got it. Shit, I was literally like clenching. Couldn't even speak during that. Those dudes are super tough. Okay, let's get some items because right now we're pretty bare bones with all the printing we've done. Dude, talking about candy. Another smooth segue. What about Halloween candy? Do any of you guys do the whole Halloween trick or treats? Whether it's giving candy out or like going for candy yourself? Anybody do that? Posted in Pimp Your Pet. Okay, stop everything. There have been puppers posted. Meet Lulu. Oh my god. A small manly tear threatens my left cheek right now. Look at that. Let's post a little sparkling heart. Look at that, guys. Not during COVID. Good point. That makes a lot of sense. It's very sensible. Okay, the boss is right here. Let's grab some itemization, I think. Such a cute little pupper. Yeah. Yeah. Adorable. Wait, was it Luna? One sec. Lulu. Like the Final Fantasy X character. The chick with the big breasts. I don't know if that's who you based it on. Probably not. Probably not. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Dude, if we get hit by those balls, that's gonna hurt immensely. Chick with the puppers. Halloween is such a dying tradition. That's actually why I was asking it, because it's not really something we do a lot in the countries I've been in. So I've lived in Brazil, Spain, and the UK. And I've never really seen it done a lot. The whole thing with like going door to door, you know? The only thing that we did do, at least in Spain, we did it quite a bit, was dressing up and going out, like going clubbing or something, dressed up. We did do that. But that's kind of it, man. Like every girl dressed up as a slutty vampire, basically. Not that there's anything wrong with slutty vampires. Although, actually, there's one big flaw with sexy vampires, which is that their thighs would be very cold, right? Think about it. They are literally dead women, right? So it's probably like really cold. Really cold thighs. You need like a thigh warmer. You need to put a radiator in there for a while. We have a different tradition here where young children go door to door with lantern and singing songs. Okay, that's kind of cool. So like similar, but instead of oops, we're dying. Like similar, but instead of dressing up, it's the lantern thing. Is that right? Right. Let's do the boss. Please don't be a magma worm. Okay. Oh, no. Don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me. No more. We're dead. We sacrificed all of our survivability and it was a dumb thing to do. Oh, we lived dangerously, but powerfully. Funny, I can always count on you for the JoJo scene. That's okay. That was a pretty good run. But we should have kept some of our survivability items. It's kind of rough with Loader. Dealing with the imps, you know, you're always gonna get the bleed on you. And the bleed does a ton of damage, so was probably too ballsy to let go of all the survivability. But let me know if you guys have any requests for other characters you want to see. Do let me know. We'll probably go Merc if you guys don't have any preference. We'll do a Merc run. But yeah, Halloween, I think it's kind of a shame because I think it's dying out. Beginner tips for this game. Yeah, I actually did a video on my YouTube channel. So if you want to go over to that YouTube. So this is not the specific video, but if you follow that link and you search Risk of Rain, that there's like a short guide video that I did with my 3 main tips to not suck cock in Risk of Rain. But basically, 16-bit heroes, what's up? Basically, it's always be sprinting. You always gotta be sprinting and be jumping as well. Timing is crucial. So you have to hit your timings, and I detail in the video which, you know, like what kind of timings you want to be hitting. I'll try to get that video for you from like which specific video it was. And then the third one is learn which targets to prioritize. That was also a big one. Did they remove the ability to search? Slightly annoying. 16-bit? How's it going, my dude? How are things? How to win? No, how to beat. I think it was something like how to beat Monsoon. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So Risk of Rain 2 is my favorite roguelite looter shooter to come out, and today... Okay, boom. That's the vid. I hope it helps out. It's pretty short, so... Lurking while playing some Valorant. I hope the Valorant goes well. Right. So let's get into a Merc run. Don't suck like me. The game is difficult, man. It's hard. It's a hard game. There's no shame in sucking. Just in general, but then also in the game, you know? Copy link, no worries. Hope it helps. Boom. Boom. That wasn't the greatest. Just be careful, he's almost down. We didn't get any items. It would be a lot easier if we had like at least one item or something. But alas. No J Podge? Nodge Podge? Gaming. Nodge Podge. I'm trying to think that evokes something. That evokes something. I think that was a food. Nodge Podge Gaming. Very good. Welcome in. Happy hump day. How's the day treating you, sir? And thank you for the follow. Thank you kindly. Whoa. Pretty good boss overall. We just gotta get some items, dude. This level in general is like pretty poor for items. In general. There we go. Yo! That's nice. Isn't that nice? Days long, but getting through it. Shit, you still get more. You haven't finished your work yet? Are you based in the US? Just judging by time zones. Seems like that. I hope it goes well, man. Oh, you're in high school? Cool. Have you learned anything interesting today? I remember my high school days, dude. I remember. A lot of it was pretty shitty. Sort of English is cool. Yeah, like literature? Is that the sort of thing you're reading right now, or? Yeah, okay. Woo! But it's kind of sad that Halloween is being lost, I think, a little bit. People in the US seem to still do it, the whole trick and treat. But I think it's overall kind of fading out. Like talking about text sometimes. Ooh, talking like doing breakdowns and analysis and stuff. That's pretty cool. I'm a senior, so my last year is all messed up. Oh, dude. Last year, though, pretty pog, right? Pretty pog. You know what, man? I like that sort of stuff, too. I like that sort of stuff, too. The, like, discussion. Like, getting a text and doing discussion on it. Pretty cool. I'm trying to think back. Like, I don't really have any teachers that were amazing. I don't know if you guys have any memories of one particular teacher impacting you in a big way. I probably had like one or two from high school that like left a mark in a positive way. And then I maybe have one from university. But really, like, university was a bit lackluster for me with like quality of teachers. And some of it maybe is just because I don't know, maybe I didn't put enough from my side as well, but I did get good grades, which that was like the main thing I needed. So never worried too much about it, but I never felt like a big connection or anything with any teacher. I don't know if you guys have like a big mentor you looked up to. Because that's cool, right? When you hear those stories like, yo, this teacher fucking marked, you know, like left his or her mark in me. And to this day, my thinking is like impacted by what they said or the way they did things. You always see those stories in movies, but I don't know how common it is in real life. It's certainly not something I can sympathize with too much. Didn't have a lot of that. Dude, we're we're taking a bunch of damage. Let's just back away for a little bit. Just back away and live for a little bit. You had this one art teacher in elemental school who was awesome. Art teacher, interesting. What kind of art? Like, what, painting? I don't think we had an art class. Like, we had different things that were art. So I think we had like technical drawing, which would be more like learning how to draw in perspective and things like that, more like on the technical side. Not like super artistic or anything. Oh, that's pretty good. His name is Larry, and he used to play the piano for us while he drew pictures. Oh, while you drew pictures. That's fucking awesome. That's great. He would also show us cool music and play old silent movies. Dude, that's dope. I respect teachers a lot, man. Someone who willingly chooses to do that is like, you know, you got my respect, because it's a tough profession, dude. It's a hard and like, I don't want to say it's not rewarding, because I'm sure it is, but the people, like the kids, they are just brutal, aren't they? Kids are just brutal. Having been a kid myself and been like pretty annoying to teachers probably. Although I was, let's be honest, I was like a pretty good kid. Like I was a good student and stuff. But yeah, man. Let's get that Prion action. Oh, Kolo has a story for us. Hold on. Story time with Kolo. Kolo says, I had a Polish teacher who was also the mentor for our year group. I remember him calling me at 11 p.m. That's not cool. That's a big red flag, right? At 11 p.m. telling me a last moment that I can get a higher grade in some subject so I could get into a better school. That sounds so wrong, Kolo. Imagine, here's the picture, right? 11 p.m. Hello? Yes, this is Mr. Robinson. Yeah, I was looking at your paper, Kolo. And you know, it would be a shame. It would be a shame, Kolo, if you didn't get a higher grade in this because you didn't try everything in your power, right? So I think you should just consider taking matters into your own hands and really bringing this one home, right? Kolo, I have desecrated your childhood. Karaito says, my chemistry teacher was so funny, he would always explain things sexually if he could. Again, that's kind of wrong, right? That's kind of wrong. Innuendo in chemistry class? Big no-no. Elements bond with each other? Oh my god. Oh. Come on, man. Come on. What are you doing? You know, Johnny was fucking shit up in the back of the class. Dude, I was a really good kid. I was a really good kid. You're leaving. Oh no. I'm sorry, Kolo. But it did sound kind of wrong, you know? when you said the like 11 p.m. thing, it was already like, I don't know. I don't know if he should be doing that. Right? Not just John backwards, by the way. Oh, that's what's going on. Are you also a streamer, by the way? Because I see gaming in your name. If you are a streamer, I would invite you to, and if you want any help with anything regarding streaming, or just run ideas by others, feel free to join our Discord. And if there's anything that I can help you with, I will. Oh. Thank you. No problem, man. No problem. I got you. Got you. One of my college professors came to drink with us when I graduated. Smartest person I've ever met. It was super cool. That's dope, man. I'm jealous. You guys have all these awesome stories of teachers calling you at inappropriate times and drinking alcohol with you. I don't have any of that. You know what? Let's scrap our Chungus, dude. Woohoo! Let's get him. What do we got? A clay Dune Strider. Oh, we're dead. Whoa! I didn't see the wisps. I'm sorry. I didn't see them until it was too late. Fungus as Merc. Yeah, Chungus, unless you're playing Engineer with the static turrets, Chungus is really trash. I used to live the Chungus life, but now I have been converted to the mobile turrets. By the way, do you play Risk of Rain as well? We should do some co-op at some point. Alright, let's play something else. Let's go with maybe Captain? Captain's pretty good. Yeah. Hell yeah, let's go. So I wanted to talk about a few like streaming things as well, because I've been seeing some posts during this week on Twitter about Amazon Prime Day. So you guys know Prime Day, they got sales on different things on Amazon. And I had a bunch of streamer folks on Twitter talking about how they're gonna buy a camera, right? So they're gonna buy a camera and they're super excited. And that's great. But I think one thing people don't realize is that you don't need an amazing camera to do well, right? You see it all the time. You see streamers doing really well with a Logitech, with like a $50 camera. So I'm the first one who has, spent a good amount of money on cameras. So I'm not saying it's not worth it, but that's not the thing that's holding you back, probably, right? Because let's be honest, I know that you guys can appreciate the nice things and you can tell that this looks good, this is a good picture, but this is a Lumix G7, which just the body costs like, I forget exactly, but it's something like $300-400, right? And then it also has an expensive lens on it. So it's a massive investment, right? Let's say like $600 maybe total, just rounding things up. I don't have the numbers right now. But here, let's switch. So this is like a $600 setup. Actually $700 because you need a cam link to link it up. here is a Logitech Brio. We're gonna switch to a Logitech Brio, which costs like $150 maximum. It goes on sale for like $100. Okay? The angle is different, so, you know, it looks different, and, you know, some of the settings on it will be different. But this also looks good, right? You can have a dope stream with this. Now, what's the real big difference maker? It's not the camera, right? The big difference maker is the lighting. What happens if I turn off my key light? Okay, disaster, right? Disaster. I could turn up the lights of the room, but then it's a horrible image because you see the walls and everything super clearly, but you don't see me separated from the background. You don't see me clearly. So it's a disaster, right? Room lights are just a no-go for streaming. So lighting is the name of the game. If you have $300 to spend it on fucking good lighting instead of on a new camera. What would you recommend them to put their money into streaming instead? Lighting. That's the thing, it's lighting. So I use the Elgato key light. It's a great light. There are some other cheaper options. The good thing about the key light is that it's a very soft light. So it's nice, it's easy on the eyes, so it doesn't hurt me to have this turned on. And it's very evenly spread, right, on my face. And you can control it with the Stream Deck, like I just showed you. First comes Wi-Fi. I was trying to unlock Captain's hacking abilities, but the 280 still hasn't spawned. Yeah, that sucks. But the hacking is so good on Captain. First comes Wi-Fi though. That's the only reason I'm not always streaming. That makes sense. Yeah. Well, so that's my thing. It's lighting. And there are different options you could look into. So instead of a key light, you could get a ring light as well. The ring light, so we'll go back to the game in a second, but just to show, the ring light, right, is meant for you to place the camera inside the circle, so that when you're looking at it, the light is being just totally evenly distributed on your face, and you don't need any other lights. If you have a well-placed ring light, that's powerful enough. The problem is you need it to be soft as well, because otherwise it's gonna hurt your face to be exposed to that for a long time, and that's a bit more expensive if you want a soft ring light. Either that, or you can put some filters on it to make it a bit softer. But the other big thing is, if you have the camera to the side like I do, a ring light is not gonna work that well. A ring light really wants you to be looking dead on, right? Straight ahead. That's when you get the nice rings on your eyes. I know people want that, right? They see the Instagram models with the rings on their eyes and they want that shit. You get that shit by having it dead on your face. And it would be a different angle, right? I particularly like this angle. I think it's a bit more interesting. But that's something you could also go for. So there you go. If you have, that money, make sure your lighting is sorted before you do like a camera upgrade. That would be my advice. Come on, man. Yo, what's going on? The shrine is broken. There we go. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Did you draw your info card thingy? No. So there's a panel that says channel art, and that's the artist I worked with. The beautiful and talented Gilgamesh. Very cool art. I make art, and if you ever need anything, let me know. Very cool. Thank you. I will. I appreciate that. Let's pop you up. Pop you up, and we'll take the drone. Normally, I don't ever get drones, but with the Capitan, it makes sense, right? So my big thing is lighting is greater than camera. But with that said, I do love my camera. I think it looks great. Also allows me to do like product shots and things like that, which is pretty dope. The one big thing you get, like to be fair, right? The one big thing you get with an expensive camera is separation of subject and background. So, you know, you see me like sort of highlighted from the background because of the depth of field effect. And you get that nice blurriness in the background. But you only get that because I have a nice lens on it. You wouldn't really get as much of it if I had like the cheap lens that comes with the camera. So you need so much to enable that I just tend to... I have a hard time recommending people do that, make that upgrade. Unless you're really an enthusiast and you're like, yo, I wanna take things as far as I can, you know, and I don't mind putting some resources into it. But if you're looking for like what's gonna give you the most value for your buck, it's not the camera. As much as I love a good camera. But then my other thing that I always see, and I try to correct as well, is I see everybody going for USB microphones, and it's... I don't want to be like a pedantic because I know it's like typical audio guy. Like, oh, being pedantic about audio because you like music, you're a musician, being pedantic. But the truth is, XLR setups give you a lot of options, dude. A lot of flexibility. The good thing about USB mics... Yeah, so microphone is like the number one. If you have shit sound, don't bother buying any like visual improvements. Because if your sound is shit, your stream is shit. But if your camera is shit, you can get away with it if your sound is good and your content is overall good, right? You can always make that upgrade and then people will thank you for it, but audio is king, as they say, and it's very, very true. So with microphones, right? USB microphones have their place and they are very easy. So if you're someone who doesn't want any like complexity, any added complexity, you just want to plug something in and you want it to work, a USB mic is fine, right? But if you are a streamer and you want to have good control over your audio and you want to be deliberate about how you sound, I would 10 out of 10 times go to an XLR setup. So the main difference, right, is going to be that XLR is analog. So it's analog audio, and the USB mic has digital output. So it's USB, right? So it's turned to digital. So because the XLR setup is analog audio, you need to do the step of turning your analog audio into digital. And the way you do it is plugging your XLR microphone into something like a USB audio interface or a mixer, right? Something that takes your analog sound and turns it to digital. So what's happening inside of the USB microphone is exactly that. Okay? So inside of the body of the microphone, of the USB microphone, you have a digital to an analog to digital converter. So imagine that. Not only do you have, so inside of the body of the microphone, not only do you have the circuitry, well, yeah, the electronics for the mic itself, but you also have a converter in there. And because there's so little space and they want to minimize in cost, the quality of the converter is not as good as if you have a dedicated unit that's like a separate box or a mixer, right, doing that job. So most of the time it's gonna be better quality. Is it gonna be noticeable on Twitch? Not really. That's the truth. Not really, unless it's a cheap USB microphone. But here's the thing, guys. You are gonna have so much more control with the XLR setup because your mic will be going into a mixer or a USB audio interface, which will give you a lot more control. Maybe you will have like an equalizer where you can tune your sound a little bit, boost the highs, give it that crisp top end to your sound. You know, you can do cool things like that. You can also have real-time monitoring, which means you can hear yourself like the mic is picking you up through your headset in real time without any delay. Some USB microphones have like a jack that you can plug into and get that real-time monitoring, but a lot of the times you don't have that with USB mics, which we talked about it the other day. It's one of the biggest things that smaller streamers do that big streamers have figured out. Big streamers, for the most part, have figured out that it's key to hear how you sound through the mic. Right? You make music too? Dude, I make music as well. Yeah, I make music for people to use in their streams and videos too. Yeah. I mean, you can tell by my background that I'm a music head as well. What kind of music do you make, dude? We'll grab like one more item and then we'll get out of here. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, okay, good. I wasn't sure if I was explaining it well because it's one of those things like it either makes sense or it's totally obscure. But having that control is like a game changer. So, lighting over camera and XLR over USB. Those are like my recommendations. You make rap, but it's not what it seems. Interesting. That's kind of a bigger topic too. The whole thing with licensed music. Like at this stage in the game, if you're using licensed music, if you're listening to like really popular artists, like I don't know, Foo Fighters or something, in your stream, that's just like a really bad idea, right? I think most people at this point aren't doing it, but I still have a few friends that do it on stream. And honestly, it's a big mistake, right? You can see why people think it's not a big deal. And here's the argument from their side. Let me try to steel man their position. Their position is something like, yo, my stream is pretty small and I'm not gonna get hit with like a copyright suit or anything. So why shouldn't I enjoy the music that I like, right? Even if it means that my VODs are silenced? Well, not a lot of people watch my VODs anyways. Okay. So here's the thing. All of that stuff is not quite true. Because your VODs are literally one of the main things that people look at. Hold on. Spaniard says, that's why I appreciate your music. You made the process of finding some for videos much easier. My man, thank you for using them, dude. It means a great deal. Yeah, it's awesome to hear them in videos. But like I'm saying, yo, what's going on here? It's a lock batch raid. Yo! Yes! Viking Roar. Arevia coming in as well. Yormaz, Lockbatch, Pain Stoneback. You guys got the best nicknames. What is this? Blue Dude and Sickness Jones. Let's go, my dudes. Give me that energy. Let's go. Yes, Arevia recommending you. Arevia. Thank you. That was meant to be a heart. I'm pretty bad at doing the... Right? Kind of works. Guys, how was your stream? Let me do a shout out for this man. Lock batch. This is the first time I gotta go check out your stream, man. I've never... Oh, hold on. Sorry. My stupid brain typed the wrong thing. I've never been in your stream. You were playing Path of Exile. Great game. Let me go drop you a follow. And I'll check you out the next time you're on. Always looking for new people to check out. That trailer looks dope as well. Okay. Really awesome and welcoming. So worth checking out. Yeah, yeah. Also, Path of Exile is a great game. How's the new league? Lockbatch. How's everybody doing? I hope you're warm and cozy this hump day evening. We're chatting and playing some games. Talked about a lot of topics today. Talking about Halloween, our favorite candies, mid-roll ads on Twitch, streaming gear, lights, XLR setups. The new league is great. Haven't really done much heisting, but the new skills are awesome. Dude, they add so much new stuff all the time. It's crazy, right? About to spawn the Awakener tomorrow. Nice. Always warm here. Not so cozy, though. Not cozy? Dude. Thank you for the follow, though. Sickness. Am I saying that right? It almost sounds like sickness. Right? Thanks for the follow, guys, and thank you for joining the show, the Hump Day show. Saint Home, thank you for the follow as well. And as the quote says, who the fuck is Dolores? Right? I will show you, Cozy. One of the few that gets it right first try. Yo, we nailed it. Let's go. Love the setup you got, especially the light. Thank you, Blue Dude. I appreciate it. We were just talking about lighting, dude. Right? How it's so like common for streamers to upgrade their camera but not upgrade their lighting. And I was showing people, here's like my setup without my key light. It's a disaster, right? So you need a good light to light yourself. Separate yourself from that background. Pocato is here, guys. Okay? You don't understand. It's the one and only Pocato. with 5 let's goes and a golden paw to boot. What is up? The aesthetic, right? Running a key light as well, and I love it, but also have a green screen, so I need a great light. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, green screens can look great as well. I like the idea of having a background, but it's stuff, right? You can't always. It depends on like how much space you have and stuff as well. I'm really lucky to have quite a bit of space. I'm using my living room as my studio, so that's how I have a lot of space, basically. Hello, Potato. You want a new camera, though? You have a GoPro 5 Black? That's interesting. You're using a GoPro? I heard they're pretty good stream cameras. You have a nice background. Really, thank you very much, sir. My beautiful babies. Littered in the background. My beautiful babies. I'm pretty big into music, if you guys can't tell. And I actually make music for streamers to use in their streams and videos. You can pay for them if you like. It's a small price, but I also offer them for free if you're a streamer who wants music for your stream and you like my music. Okay, I will make it available to you for free. All right, and you can find it over at Johnny Plays. Hold on. I actually have a new website where I got all my music and all my stuff. johnnyplays.live. You guys can check it out, and hopefully you dig it. Hopefully it adds to your content as well. Twitch just died for you? Okay, so we're in the middle of playing some Risk of Rain. Does any of you know the game? Risk of Rain is a looter shooter. Roguelite, my favorite. And we just completed the challenge of beating the game in the hardest difficulty with every character. So 10 characters, we beat it with everyone in the hardest difficulty, and we're celebrating. So this is the captain, which is the character you unlock when you beat the game for the first time. It's also a baller character. We're in a bit of a tight spot, a bit of a tight squeeze here. Being bullied by all these enemies, dude. Finally caught your stream, and then Twitch does this to me. It's okay, Cat. I'm always here, and the door is always open. To you especially. It's like a cat-shaped door. Well, no, it can't be a cat-shaped door because you're not that tall, so anybody who's like really tall wouldn't fit in a cat-shaped door. But you understand the thought, right? One of the best investments of 20 bucks I've ever made. What? Sorry, which investment? Which investment? It's a potato door. It's like a small potato. Oh. That's so wholesome, right? Oh man. Oh man. Dude, are you guys excited about Cyberpunk? Anybody excited? I've been reading the lore book non-stop. And these guys know I won't shut up about it. I just won't shut up about it. But I'm already thinking about like the backstory for our character. We're gonna have a character for stream. And it's gonna be... Because I always play male characters. Saint Home is pumped. Let's go. It's the first roguelite ever played, and despite not playing the first one, it's still one of the best games I played. Oh, dude, yeah. It's so fun, right? So, dude, so again, I always create a male character in RPGs, that's like what I do typically. And it's like normally inserting me into the game world in some ways. But this time around for stream, I wanted to do something different. And we're gonna do a female character who's gonna be like a naughty gun nut corporate scum chick with perverse inclinations. Not necessarily, this is key, not necessarily a bad person, right? But really pragmatic and goal-oriented. And some might say Machiavellian. In the sense that, you know, the ends justify the means, and her ends are just a big gun and a big wallet? I don't know. I couldn't think of anything more innuendo-like, but you get what I'm going for. She likes the big things in life. You know, they say, oh, you gotta appreciate the small things in life. There's something to be said about the big things in life, or so our character thinks. I'm already thinking in her shoes, right? Gun nut? No, don't make it wrong, Cat. I didn't say nut like that. How dare you? Oh, how dare you? Oh man. It's already popping. We haven't even started and it's already popping. It's gonna be great. She likes the big things in life. Too much, I can't catch up. Oh man. Oh, hold on, let me add the quote. For some reason, Stream Elements doesn't add the quotes unless someone is a mod, I think. Inserting me into the game world, oh man, that does sound rather bad, doesn't it? Alright. And we should probably... Yeah, dude, that's gonna be sick. When we do that playthrough, it's gonna be like a deep RPG where we're gonna like be thinking in her shoes the whole time, you know? Gonna be interesting. Woo. Also, hopefully we'll have my new 3080 card. It's in like a queue. I don't have it yet. But even if we don't, my 1080 will be able to run the game probably in max graphics, or like pretty good at least. Pretty, either very high, something like that. So if you don't have a system that can run it well and you want to experience it with us, it will be my honor. Real RP, no min-maxing. Exactly. It will all be based on what she would care about and what she would like and all that stuff. Gotta go, but I'll definitely be back another time. Nodge, take care, man. Have a good one. See you next time. Oh! Ah! It's a lot of balls. Have a good night. How is everybody doing? I want to hear from you because guess what? You've beaten the first half of... Okay, we're dead. Wow. I really thought we were in cover for that. You've made it past the hardest part of the week. The hardest part of the week is done, right? What's remaining? Thursday and Friday. Easy, right? Easy days. Easiest days. Woo. I love this outfit on Artificer. It looks pretty dope. It's Thursday 4 a.m. for you. You're still having medication hangover. That sounds a bit nasty. Thursday. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's how it is, right? It is how it is. I didn't make the game, I just play it. Yes, we got a single key, let's go. The total of our items right now is a key. Oh, come on. Ah, come on. Ah. You do me dirty like that. But think about it, Cat. Right? 2 days left only. Only 2 days. Also, I have almost a full week booked for when Cyberpunk comes out to dive deep. Can't wait for weekend. Same. Same. Work has been pretty tough as well. Get frozen, son. No chance. Be right back. No problem. So we were kind of in the middle of talking about like the problem with using licensed music as a small streamer. If you're a big streamer, you just can't do it, right? That's just ridiculous. You wouldn't do it. But a lot of small streamers are still doing it. And here's the thing. You may think that your VODs don't matter, so you're like, oh, my VODs are muted, don't give a shit. Your VODs are one of the only things that people have to go on when they try to determine what your channel is about and you're offline, right? So let's say someone linked you your channel, and they're like, okay, let me go check it out, see what it's about. What do they have to go on? They have your offline screen, your profile banner, your logo, and your panels, and your trailer. A lot of people don't have trailers. Again, we're talking about small streamers here. A lot of small streamers don't have a trailer. So what do they have? They have VODs. That's what people use, right? To figure out whether the content is something they might like. And guess what? They go to the VODs and it's all muted. They go to the VODs and it's all muted. And because they use the music in the introduction as well, they don't even hear the streamer introducing themselves, right? The moment when they start the show and they're going, yo, my name is John, right? Welcome back, my name is Johnny. This is the Hump Day show. They don't hear that. They just see you speaking. So that viewer is lost. You're not going to capture anyone if they can't even hear you in the VOD. And if you think nobody looks at VODs, think again. In fact, let me challenge you. Go to your VODs and look at the views, okay? Let's do this live. I'm putting myself on the spot, okay? Are you ready? We're gonna go to my channel, right? This is the experience. Like, to my... Okay, right now I'm obviously live, so that's not gonna work in the same way. But you got your panels, and then let's say someone is like, okay, this looks cool. Can we go to the videos? Right, can I actually go to my VODs from here if I'm streaming? What the... Can I not? God damn it. I don't think I can go to VODs, can I? If I do like VODs, does it work? No. Ah. Okay, video producer. Here we go. Click your name, push your name. Okay, gotcha. So let's go like to my last VOD, okay? Watch. So you see the person starting and then you go like, okay, let's see what it's about. If this is muted, the person is out. It's like, oh, it's muted. They're not going to stick around and watch something like that, right? But now, what I wanted to say, I'm putting myself on the spot. Let me make the font bigger, right? Look at this. And my channel, again, it's not that big, right? But look at this. 100 views. These are the VODs, right? 255 views. 224. Again, fairly like small sized audience at this point in time, right? We've only been doing this for 2 years. So people watch your shit because they want to see what you're about. And maybe they only give you 5 seconds of their time, but that's an opportunity for you to capture a new viewer. And if your VOD is always muted, if your VODs are always muted, that's just like one of the main avenues for capturing new people gone for you. So my dudes, don't use licensed music in your streams. Okay? Again, I offer license-free music, and you can hit me up if you want it for free. If you don't want to pay, that's fine. And many other people do as well. You have Stream Beats. You have other artists, I think, on YouTube that do the same. I like your channel trailer a lot. Gives overall a good impression. Thank you. Yeah, that's another one, right? It's really helpful to have, I think, because if someone only has 20 seconds to give, really the best thing you can do is have like something crafted on purpose, like a channel trailer, instead of them going to a random VOD. And if people watch your trailer and they're like, it's not for me, that's fine. That's a good thing, right? If someone is not gonna be into your shit, then that's fine. They're not in the market for what you're offering. That's okay. It doesn't hurt you if they find out right there and then. That's the way I see it. I'm really picky with my audience, dude, to be honest. Like, if you're, you know, there's some level of viewer that I'm just not super interested in interacting with. Like, this maybe sounds a bit of like a dick thing to say, but if you are a 14-year-old who plays Fortnite, I'm not terribly interested in your input. And I don't want to come across as a dick, but that's kind of like where I stand on it. So I would much rather have 20 people who can make complex sentences and like give me something interesting. And appreciate some like in-depth conversation as well. I'll take that over like a higher number of views. I would have to change, like if I wanted to go totally PG and get like, you know, maybe would get a bigger audience. It's quite possible. But if I wanted to go full PG, I would have to change so much, not just how I speak, but so not like just avoid saying bad words. That's the biggest problem would be I actually have to like change the way I make sentences. Right? I wouldn't be able to just like use all the words. You kind of have to dumb it down a bit. If you're talking to a demographic that's like by and large kids, you can't be like using them big words. And I like my big words. I like my big words. Second time you mention a 14-year-old Fortnite players today, you're really not into them, huh? You know what? You're right. That's kind of mean of me to say. That's kind of mean. The only reason I use them as an example, dude, is the times I've been in those kinds of streams, Corrado, I look at the chat and it's a dumpster fire, right? The chat is literally people copy pasta emotes and like, I don't know, writing random memes, and there's no like the word discussion is not even on the table. It's just not that kind of chat. So I'm really not interested in that kind of PogChamp, Kappa spam. Exactly. No sense of intelligence life nearby. Oh. Oh man. Very good. Luckily with Artificer we don't have to worry about fall damage. Alright, pretty good, dude. The Bandolier is not the greatest. It's okay on Artificer, actually. It's okay. A lot of wisps in this level for my particular taste. You ain't no XQZ. No, I ain't. No, I ain't. But that's okay, though. I didn't mean like to take a shit on all Fortnite players. It's not really what it's about. It's just more like the demographic of the chat that I'm interested in is probably like above 20 years old, I guess. I don't have any like requirements or anything, but it just works out that way. People who gravitate to my channel tend to be more like my age. Well, I'm 32, but we get people from like early 20s, and then also above 30s, but we really don't get a lot of like younger people, and it is flagged for mature publics, so we wouldn't really be getting kids anyway. Or at the very least, we've told Twitch that it's not meant for kids. 32. Yeah. From 1988. Woohoo! Wait, aren't you 32 as well, Kat? I think you're the same age as I am, aren't you? Except your birthday is, well, it was very recently, actually. Comes with the territory. Sorry, I missed your message, Spaniard. You said it comes with the territory. No matter what environment, you have to adjust the audience as much as you can. Yeah. Exactly. Ooh, a goat hoof. We're a bit late to the level, dude. We're not gonna be able to grab the Prion like we love to do. How dare you forget? What do you mean forget? I did a thing for... I hand drew a potato for you. When is Steam's next sale? Good question. I'm not sure. Why? Is there anything you're looking to pick up? Any games you're waiting for? Oh, you want to pick up this one? Okay, yeah. Oh shit, we're dying. Run away! Oh. Woo! Would love to play this with you, Kat. It'd be a lot of fun. I'm dead. Oh, not sure if my potato can run it though. I think it can. It's pretty light. It's pretty light. Also, Kat, did you see the potato I drew for you? I drew it by hand. I've been drawing. I've been doing Inktober. Have you seen my shit, Kat? You haven't seen my shit. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. I drew a thing, Kat. I'm learning. I made a small kitty. It's pretty terrible overall, but it's getting better, and it's a lot of fun to draw on the tablet. Yeah. I even got like let me blow your mind. Are you ready? I got a fucking professional glove. Oh, look at this. Professional drawing glove. It's not so terrible, thank you. Are you saying you liked my banana? Hold on. Are you saying you liked my banana? Yeah, I have a drawing tablet. Pro drawing. Yes. Sylvie, I knew you were there. I had like a tingling. You know what I mean? I had a tingling in deep down. Johnny Judgmental. Oh no. It's okay, you can judge me, but you know, we're improving little by little. Guys, this is where I must leave you because it is time. However, we will be back on Saturday, okay, for the Saturday show. And as always, I invite you to check out my music. And you can do so in my brand new website, my dudes. If you haven't checked out my website, give it a click. I think you're gonna dig it. Look at this. Also the domain, right? johnnyplays.live. Big Brain Plays getting the live domain, right? Pretty cool. Would you post your music website one more time? Oh, hell yes. Payne Stoneback. You can check out my music, my videos over there. Also, if you want to chat with me on a daily basis, you can join the Discord. And where you will also be able to see my horrible art that I'm doing, alongside some actual good art from others that post in there. Great Musax. Yes. Thank you, Subi. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Let's go to my dude Wildfire, who is a kick-ass. He's a kick-ass editor, guys. And he's editing some drone footage, okay? It's gonna blow your mind. This motherfucker does clinics, and he does like insanely good work. So I would invite you to go check him out. We're gonna go say hi, and I will leave you in his capable hands. Remember to be nice to each other, but also be nice to yourselves, you fucks, okay? I'm watching you. All of you with negative inner dialogue, I will hunt you down, okay? Take care. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.